Welcome to our weekly University of Rio Grande, Ohio State University South Center's collaboration podcast show. We are at the University of Rio Grande TV studio, and not only are we doing live internet radio through Blog Talk Radio, but also live TV on Rio Grande Cable Access Channel 17. Our podcasts are archived on Blog Talk Radio, and our TV broadcast is placed on YouTube for viewing at your convenience. Our mission is simple: to promote the University of Rio Grande and its diverse educational programs, promote the Ohio State University South Centers and its many business technology programs, and finally promote Southern Ohio, a great place to live, learn, and enjoy life to the fullest. Our co-hosts are myself, Jason Winters, Director of the Center for Small Business Entrepreneurship, Mike Thompson, Director of Instructional Design and Media Services at the University of Rio Grande, Patrick Dengel, Business Development Specialist, and Kimberly Roush, Program Assistant, both with Ohio State University South Centers. This week, we will be featuring Alan Cook, an instructor with the University of Rio Grande's Evans School of Business. Alan will be discussing information courses at the University of Rio Grande and the history of computers, new advances in computer technology, the move from desktops to laptops, and how technology has had an effect on our everyday lives. Alan?
Thank you, Jason. In this video and audio podcast, we will be talking about some of the different courses we offer at Rio Grande, including IT 10103, Introduction to Information Technology. This is an introductory course where students discuss really everything A to Z about computers. Sort of get an introduction to the history of computers, the history of the internet, talk about applications and what operating systems are, what the different components of computers are, and how they're used. We look at topics such as ethics and the use of technology in our everyday lives. We also look at the different platforms that computers are offered on, whether it's a desktop, a laptop, or the new upcoming smartphones and tablet computers. So in today's podcast, what we hope to talk about are some of these different areas and talk a little bit about how technology's had an effect on our lives, and sort of hit those different topics that you might get out of one of these courses at University of Rio Grande.
Going to a couple of things. You're going down a minute.
You didn't tell me I had 4 minutes. Oh.
The question would be IBM versus Apple's.
Some of those different topics that we're looking at are some of the different operating systems and how they've competed over the years. Where we look back at the history and see the beginnings of the personal computer with the introduction of the Apple IIe, and then after the Apple II series came out, we have IBM entering into the history and sort of dominating as Microsoft came out with their operating system, and then how those two operating systems have competed over the years. And now we have Linux being introduced as a third competitor. But then the whole landscape has changed as we are seeing most students here on campus, and most of us rely more on smartphones and tablets, and we're all becoming a portable society. Computers are taking us into that future where we will have them with us all the time. So now we have a whole new landscape of competition, and Apple and Google's Android platform, and of course Windows is trying to reinvigorate their smartphone, moving to a new system called Windows Phone 7, and then we're going to see a whole new escalation of this as Microsoft introduces Windows 8, which is expected to appear this summer on laptops and then on desktops. And they're taking a real gamble on how they're going to compete designing this operating system to run on both desktops, laptops, and tablets. So one integrated operating system that will flow across all the different platforms. So those are some of the topics we get into in the course, and then of course talk about how those are going to impact us as a society, where we're headed, where technology is headed, and we engage in those discussions, and the students look at the different areas as they explore the technology.